Hi all, welcome to Salesforce Ultimate Guide channel. In this video, we are going to continue with our trigger practice question number 14. Upon creation of position, it's a custom object. If it is a new position and open date, minimum pay and maximum pay are not populated, then populate them with below values. Open date equal to today's date, minimum pay equal to 10,000, maximum pay equal to 15,000. So to create this particular scenario, we need position one of the custom object. Okay. So I have created one position object here. So if you go to the object manager and search for position, I have created one of the custom object. Within this custom object, we need few of the fields. So the very first field will be uh, position name. So like let us say that there are some job openings. So there's something like Salesforce administrator, Salesforce developer, Salesforce lead, and Salesforce architect. Like these different positions, we are going to store it in the position name, and I have given it the length as 40. And then we have fields like one more is status. Okay, so in this question they have mentioned that the position may be new position. Okay, so I have given two values for this particular pick list, like new position and existing position. Okay, so this is the second field. Then we have the field like maximum pay, it's a currency type, and minimum pay, it's a currency type. Okay, so these are the fields, and the position number is the field API name is name, and it's a auto number. So just to identify records uniquely. So these are the fields I have created for making this trigger to work. So I'm going to create a new trigger. Yeah, it has to work in before insert condition. Then first we will check whether it is before context or not. Then we will start with our for loop. Okay, so let us say that the new records are being inserted into the position object. So for it's the data type of the object is position underscore c, and then one looping variable and the collection trigger dot new. Okay, so so to get these all these field API names, so we just need to open the position object table, and then we'll query all the fields like name, position name, open date, maximum pay, minimum pay, status, and I'll click on query. Okay, so I got all the API names here on the below. Even if we click on execute as well, so these I have created for testing purpose. Okay, so right now our task is to check these. If it is a new position, let us go and see it on UI as well. So if they are creating any of the new position, and let us say testing I am giving, and the open date, maximum pay, minimum pay are not given. Okay, just the status is given as new position. If these two fields are filled, we need to populate all these open date, maximum pay, minimum pay with the default values given by here: open date, today's date, minimum pay, and the maximum pay. So to achieve the same within this trigger, first we need to check the condition. Okay, so what are the conditions they have given? Like if it is a new position and the open date, minimum pay, maximum pay are not populated. Okay, so to check the same, first we will select the position status. Okay, so if status is equal to the value for status are two values are given. The very first is new position. Okay, so I'm going to add new position here, and then so along with this we need to match few more condition like open date is equal to null, and max pay to null, and query editor minimum pay is equal to null. Just we need to prefix all these with pos variable, so it's all like pos dot, then pos dot, then pos dot, then pos. So since these fields are available on the POS instance variable, so we are checking all these conditions. The very next thing, we are going to populate them with some default values. So if this condition meets all these conditions, the very next thing is open date, minimum pay, maximum pay, we need to populate. So for the same record, we are going to populate uh, the very first field is open date. So open date is equal to, so we have like system dot today. Similarly, pause for max pay. Max pay is, they have given it as 15,000. Cost dot min pay is 10,000. Okay. So first, at the very starting, we are just checking it is before insert or not. Then, as usual, we are starting our for loop, and within the for loop, if we are checking whether the particular this record is meeting all the conditions or not. If it is meets all these conditions, we are assigning the values to the same record. Okay. So we'll go and test it on UI. We'll first test the positive scenario. So by giving it as new question, new, sales Java developer, open date, max pay, min pay, I'm not giving, and status is new question, and clicking on save. So open date is populated with 14 February 2023, maximum pay is 15,000, and minimum pay is 10,000. Okay. So currently in India it is 15th date, but it's in US it is 14th date. So it's we are getting populated with 14th. Okay. So right now I'm following the US time for this Salesforce. And then we will check the another negative scenario. So if it is not new position, okay. Um, .NET, .NET status I'm giving it as existing position. Okay, not giving it as a new position. Clicking on save. So the open date, max pay, and min pay are not populated with the default values. So we have met the condition for this particular trigger. So this is the working of this particular trigger. I hope you guys have liked it. Thank you so much.